Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impression slash review on the new Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics lipsticks. So I ended up picking up 3 different shades. I got which literally like on the box, I mean, I feel like on camera they kind of look different, but in person they almost all look exactly the same, which is like a pinky brown nude, which is definitely my vibe. There were a few other colors that I wanted, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna like them, so I was like, let me try these out first, see what I think of the formula and whatnot, and if I really like it, then when they restock, I'll probably get the other few shades that I really like from the collection. So I thought that today it would be fun to kind of do like a full makeup look using Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics or Jaclyn Hill products. So different products that she's collabed with, of course, because this is her first item for her makeup line. So my hair is kind of wet a little bit up here, so just had to let it dry without the little cat ears on. But anyway, she has collabed in the past before with Gerard Cosmetics, and I think these lipsticks are still available if I'm not mistaken, but these were shades that Jaclyn Hill came out with. The first shade is 1995, which is that like highly perfect like brownie red nude type of color, and then the next shade that she came out with was Buttercup, which was a very pale pinky nude, and it's personally not really my cup of tea. The 1995 shade is more of a matte formula, while the Buttercup shade, I don't think it's matte, I think it's more of a creamier shade if I'm not mistaken. I haven't worn that one in a while. And of course I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill Becca face palette, which looks like this. Has the 2 highlighters and the 3 blushes on here, so I'm gonna be using this as well in the video, and I'm gonna be doing a little mini tutorial using the Armed and Gorgeous eyeshadow palette from the Vault collection, which is one of the collabs that she's done with Morphe. So these 2 lipsticks, I'm not going to be using them today. I might be comparing them to the lipsticks that I got to kind of see if they're similar to them, if I think that they're similar, but that's later on. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is zoom you guys in a little closer so that way we could do a quick little eye tutorial. I'm not gonna be really focusing too much on it, but I just wanted to share that with you guys before I jump into the review. So let's go ahead and zoom on in. So I went ahead and finished the rest of my face makeup except for my blush and my highlighter, because I'm going to use the face palette. But I forgot to mention I am using the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe face brushes that I have, as well as the eye brushes that I have, which I really love. They are really nice and soft. I find them to be a lot better quality than the other ones, the other brushes that I have. And this is the JH07 that I'm using to just kind of wipe off this baking powder that we put all over the place. I don't know, I've been really into, I mean, I do the dry baking anyway, but I've been really into baking even when I do my powder foundation, because I feel like it just brightens up my face and makes everything look good. So, and it also makes it last a lot longer. The only brush I don't like from her face brushes is her blush brush. It's a little too small for my liking. I like fuller brushes, so this is the BH Cosmetics number 4 brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the Jaclyn Hill face palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade here called Amaretto, which is one of my favorites, on my cheekbones. And I usually use the JH09 brush for loose powder blushes, but we're gonna go ahead and mix these 3 right here. So this is Prosecco Pop, Champagne Pop, and this one is called Rosé Spritz. So I know it's technically a blush, but I really like mixing all 3 of them together. I feel like it makes the most beautiful highlight. Very blinding, very nice. Take my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray. This is the grapefruit scented one. This is just gonna help everything melt together. I'm gonna go ahead and use my MAC Prep and Prime lip primer. I'm so sorry for the background noise, guys. Let's ignore that. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into the lip swatches. So these are the 3 lipsticks from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. I'm gonna see if I can hold all 3 of them together. They're just so weirdly shaped that it's hard to kind of hold all 3 of them at the same time. But you guys can see what the packaging looks like. So this is actually not like a chunky glittery texture. It's really nice and smooth feeling. And you guys can see it has the JH right here for Jaclyn Hill, has the rhinestone on the top, which a lot of people kind of hate, but I think it's kind of cute, but maybe it's because I'm a little gaudy deep down inside. And then on the bottom it has the lip, the color, and it also has the name of the color, and also the label is the color of the lipstick. Like I said, I got 3 different shades. I got the shades Cheeky, Fussy, and Independent, and they're all within the same range of like colors, which I didn't even realize it when I was getting them, but whatever. I usually always put on a brown lip liner, but I'm gonna try it without a brown lip liner to kind of see what I think of it on its own, and then I'll put a brown lip liner on top if I don't really like it. So I'm gonna start off with the shade Cheeky. So again, this is what the packaging looks like. Really nice and sturdy, and it has a lot of nice weight to it too. This is not magnetic. It has these little, like, I don't know if you can see that, but it has like these little dots here that I guess that's what keeps it closed. So if you just do this, the lid's still open, so you do have to make sure you press it down. And then the only thing with this, since it is like a hexagon shape, you can't just like close it. However, you have to make sure it lines up to be able to close it. So those are just little things that I noticed. It's not like a regular, like for example a MAC bullet. It's just round, so you just, you know, so you don't have to take that much time. So if you're in a rush, you might, you know, be struggling with it to close it, but I feel like it's not that complex where it's gonna really be a hassle, but just something to point out to you guys. So the first shade I'm gonna try on is Cheeky. So this is what it looks like. This is described as a chai latte shade. So this is what the lipstick looks like. So it has the little component in there, and a lot of people are saying that theirs looks kind of melted, and I live in Florida. Mine does not look melted at all. I have not even swatched this on my hands, so I do not know what this color actually looks like, but I have smelled it, and it does kind of smell like, I think after smelling it like for 20 hours, I think it smells like cotton candy. And I know a lot of people have been like talking about, because it took like a week to come, so of course I've seen reviews and all this stuff on the lipsticks, and a lot of people have been talking about like the little bubbles that are in the lipstick, which actually this shade does have, and I'm gonna take a picture for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it on the back of my hand first. And I know people have been talking about the little dots, which I don't see any dots or anything. I do just see the little air bubbles that are on the very top right here. So this is the shade Cheeky. Very nice and smooth. It's definitely a lot lighter than I imagined it would be, but I like it. Like it is, like I said, they call it a chai latte shade. So how I think it is like a beige pink nude. And I already know that this is a lip color that I would probably need a lip liner for, but I still want to swatch it on my lips without it. And after doing the lip swatch, I don't see, or the hand swatch, I don't really see any bubbles or anything like that on the lipstick, but let's go ahead and feel it. I feel like this is like a my lips but better. Alright, I don't feel anything from this lipstick, and honestly, I'm not mad at all at how the lip color looks like on its own. It is very nude, but I feel like it flatters my skin tone really well. Like, I don't look like I have white out lips. So I'm gonna take this off really quick. I'm gonna reapply it again without the lip primer, because I usually wouldn't apply it with lip primer. Let's see it on its own. This is no lip primer, nothing's on my lips, no lip liner, nothing. God, I really like this. I actually don't mind it without lip liner. It has like a really nice texture to it too. It does feel nice and luxurious. It's like tacky but not sticky, if that makes sense. Like, I really love the Armani lipsticks, but they're super expensive. I really like this a lot. Let me take a little picture here. And I want to try it with my lip liner. This is the shade Bite Me from Morphe, which is a brown lip liner. These are usually the shades that I go for. So I'm going to go ahead and... Oh yes, I like this. I like this a lot. This is gorgeous, guys. And like I said, I don't have any issues with my lipstick. I mean, it just looks like I applied lipstick, you know, like this is what my lipsticks end up looking like after I put them on. Like, it has those little lines, but there's no beads in it or anything like that. I'm gonna keep swatching it on the back of my hand. I don't feel anything at all. This is it right here. I don't know, maybe it's just this color, but I know that's something that people have been talking about, and I still have 2 other shades that we're gonna try. But so far, I really like this lip color, and I think that I might just end up getting more if they're all like this. So I'm gonna wipe it off with my little makeup wipe here. Put a little lip balm on, because that is something that I do often whenever I'm putting on any kind of lipstick. And I use the Smith Strawberry Lip Balm. It comes in a little tub like this. They sell it as 4 for $7, but it is amazing. The best lip balm I've ever used for me. Next shade I'm gonna try on is Fussy. So this one is described as a chocolate mauve. So here we have Cheeky, and this one is Fussy. So I do see the difference. This one's definitely more mauvey. So here we have Cheeky and Fussy. Fussy is definitely more of a mauvey. I could see that. This is more like a brownie nude, but it's like a pale pink nude. That's what I would consider it as. Again, actually, this one has no imperfections. Well, no, there are like really tiny little bubbles on the very tip on this side here. This is what it looks like in the container. Nothing looks like it's melted or broken. So let's go ahead and try Fussy on. Yeah, this is definitely a lot pinkier. Oh, I didn't swatch on the back of my hand. Again, nothing on my lipstick tube. So I got this thinking that this color would be similar to my ColourPop favorite nude lipstick, which is Pinkies Up. But I think this is more mauvey. I definitely see the mauve in it, but I'm not mad at it. I like it. Again, no lip liner. I am gonna take a lip liner. For this one, I'm gonna use Los Angeles from NYX, because I feel like it goes better with this than a brown. I feel like actually this is like the perfect shade for this. Like, it looks like the lip liner. Look, this is the lip liner next to the lipstick. The lip liner is a little like darker, but I feel like they're very similar. So this is my lips with the lip liner on. I really like this. Of course, it doesn't, I don't think it goes well with the eyes, because the eyes are more of a warm and this is more like a cooler tone. But I feel like when I do like a pink makeup look, this would be a perfect nude to go with a pink makeup look. Or if I do like a black smoky eye, this would be the perfect lip for it. I don't think it's my favorite. I still think I like Cheeky better. And I really like the formula. It's really comfortable. It's not slippery. Like, that's what I like about it. It's not super slippery. It has like a nice tackiness to it. So we're gonna go ahead and wipe this one off and put on the last shade. Okie dokie. So the last shade we have is Independent. It's described as a praline. Well, I don't know what that means. And I will say, so there's lip swatches on the website. This is what the website looks like. This is Fussy. And I feel like they're very similar to what you see here. So I feel like this third one right here is more my skin tone. And I feel like that is kind of what it looked like on me. Maybe it was a little, like this is what cheeky looks like. Don't focus on me, focus on the phone. Camera, thank you. And I feel like it was very similar. It wasn't that off from that. Last shade, like I said, Independent. So I didn't notice that my phone stopped, or my camera stopped recording. So I was telling you guys that the next shade is, the last shade that I got was Independent. I already swatched it on the back of my hand here, which this one is described as a praline shade. And I felt like it was a mix of these two shades right here. And I was telling you guys that there was no imperfections. I will post a picture of what it looked like. It looked like it had little beads of sweat on it, and it doesn't feel grainy at all on my hand. I still haven't tried it on my lips yet because I was about to, and then I realized that my camera stopped recording, and I was like, crap, when did it stop recording? So I'm gonna go ahead and try this lip color on and see what it looks like. But I feel like this looks just like my ColourPop Pinkies Up, which I'm really excited because I kind of like the formula a little bit more than the Luxe formula. So let's go ahead. Oh my god, yes, 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 this is it, this is it. This is the color, guys. It's like a brown, like a pale brown color, but it has that pink vibe. Like, this is my lips, but better, definitely. I don't feel any graininess. This is what it looks like. It just looks like what my lipsticks look like after I put on lipstick. But this color, guys, oh my god, I love it. This color is everything, guys. I am obsessed with it. This was one of the colors, the first colors that I saw, that when I saw it, I was like, I need that color in my life. And I think I like this color. Does not look like what the lip swatches look like. So this is what the lip swatches look like, and this is what it looks like on me. No lip liner, just straight up lipstick, nothing underneath. I didn't even put on lip balm because I forgot. Like, you guys see, like, I don't know, I feel like it doesn't look like that on me, but I love it. I love it so much. It is so gorgeous. Honestly, I feel like it looks more like what it looks like in the arm swatches here. I feel like that's what it looks like on me. Like, I don't know if you can really tell, but here's Independent, right? So it's that shade right there. I feel like that's more accurate to what it looks like on me. I've been basing it off this chick right here, but I feel like she's a little bit darker than me. And this girl's a little lighter than me. Well, she's a lot lighter than me. So I feel like an in-between person. This is what it looks like, and I'm loving it. And of course, I do have Pinkies Up right here, so I'm gonna share with you guys what it looks like so you guys can see. The Luxe formula is just like, the Luxe formula of ColourPop is amazing. This does feel more luxurious. I'm gonna put it on with my lip liner, hold on, because this is how I probably would wear it. I probably wouldn't wear it just like this. I probably would wear it with a brown lip liner. This one's like a little darker than Pinkies Up, but I'm not mad at it. I like it a lot. So here we got Pinkies Up. Honestly, I feel like Pinkies Up kind of looks more like Fussy. Like, this is pinkier than Independent, but I'm loving this. Guys, I love this color. I just saw it on my phone. Ooh, girl. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. I wish I was I keep it honest with you guys all the time. I keep it real. I love it. I know people have been talking about the formula. Maybe the other colors might have this issue, but I've even, like, I was listening to that girl Shay, and she had that issue with the multiple ones when she got the 20 pack one. So she had the issue with those lipsticks. So I don't know if maybe the lipsticks that were put in there are a little different. Maybe they were like made super fast to be able to make enough for that. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but I didn't experience any issues at all with my lipsticks. They had the little like air bubble holes is what it looked like. But other than that, I mean, Independent is Verona from, yes, this is it. Oh my god, guys, yes, this is one of my favorite nudes. So this is Verona from Ofra. This is a liquid lipstick, so of course it's matte. This is Independent, and I feel like that's the dupe for it. Like, that's exactly what it looks like, which makes sense now why I love it so much, because Verona is one of those liquid lipsticks that I'm obsessed with. I'm gonna share with you guys, I already showed you guys that Verona is this girl right here. Verona might be a little deeper than this girl, but they're basically the same undertones. So here are a few other nudes that I love from ColourPop. You guys can see the vibes that I like. Let's see if any of these lipsticks, any of these 3 lipsticks look like these from ColourPop. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move Verona. She's gonna go right next to Pinkies Up. Pinkies Up is very similar to Verona. Pinkies Up's just a little pinkier. So we have Chi from the ColourPop and Karushi lipstick. That's what I feel like Cheeky looks like. So Cheeky's here. This is Chi. Funny, Chi, Cheeky, Chi, Cheeky. Cheeky, I mean, Chi's just a little bit darker than this one, maybe. Like a little beigeier than this one, but I feel like they're very similar. Then I got What You Doing YWD from ColourPop. This one I think probably is even closer. You can see it right there. Next one we got is Wild Nothing, which I feel like this would have been Sophia. None of these are like this. So I think I'm gonna get Sophia when she comes back in stock. She was in stock until recently. She's out of stock now, but this one is What You Doing. I mean, Wild Nothing. And then we have Take a Pixie from ColourPop, just similar to Wild Nothing, but she is a little less pink. So I feel like Sophia, I don't have it, of course, but just based off of swatches, I feel like Sophia would be like these two. So I think I'm gonna get that one next. Now that this is drying, this is definitely beigeier than this, but this color is gorgeous. These 2 right here are my faves. Fussy, she's cute, but she's not my favorite. So I can't wait until those lipsticks come back in stock. I'm definitely gonna get them. I kind of wish she would come out with lip liners next. So Jaclyn, if you watch my video, which I doubt you will, but if you do end up seeing this video, I suggest coming out with lip liners next to go with the lipsticks, because I am obsessed with this formula. I'm obsessed with this lip color. It is just so good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Let me know if you guys picked up any of the Jaclyn Hill lipsticks, what your guys' thoughts were. If you guys had any problems with them, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. This isn't biased at all. I keep it real all the time. You guys already know this. I tell you guys if I hate something. I've admitted when I hated ColourPop before. So, and you guys know ColourPop has a very special place in my heart. Like I said, again, let me know down below if you guys pick it up, what your guys' thoughts are, which lipsticks you guys picked up, what you thought of the shades, if you liked them, if you didn't like them. I'm really curious to know. I'm really curious to know your guys' thoughts. And if you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you guys do hit the red subscribe button down below, as well as the notification bell right next to it, and give this video a big thumbs up if you guys liked it, so that way I know what videos to make for you guys in the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then.